What this lady did for this adorable dog lit up his days. Dogs are not at all judgmental. They barely care about how their owners look, how much money they have in the bank, or what lifestyle they choose to live. John Grogan once said, "A dog has no use for fancy cars, big homes, or designer clothes. A waterlogged stick will do just fine. A dog doesn't care if you're rich or poor, clever or dull, smart or dumb." This story is about Biscuit the dog, who has endured so much pain and suffering but has remained a gem. Most huskies are automatically friendly. Huskies are known to be extremely active, and many owners have to take them out for walks or runs multiple times a day. Many people would consider chaining or grounding a husky to remain in a closed environment as a punishable crime. These dogs need space to breathe and play around. This husky, Biscuit, has never received any love from an owner or companion. He lives in a Kentucky shelter with other dogs that are all confined in a small space, never having the chance to run out and about as they actually desire. Since the shelter's not well put up, there's no proper accommodation for their well-being. The poor pups didn't even have enough space to wander and play around in due to the extremely small place of residence. The dogs in the shelter could barely move about as they were too many. Biscuit spent his first 2 years in a state where the only option to move was standing up or lying on the ground. It would be fair to call the shelter hell. Amy Hines was an angel sent from heavens to come and rescue Biscuit. She had passed by the 8 chained dogs when she went on her daily errands and couldn't forgive the fact that these dogs were like prisoners in a cell. She rescued them one by one, going back each time to save every pup. After starting the charity group Dogs Deserve Better in Smithfield, Virginia, Amy reveals that they aim to provide a better life for abused, neglected, and abandoned canines, especially those which are chained or penned without human companionship. The charity has become famous all over the world. They become so popular that their official Facebook page has crossed the 1 million like milestone. The page promotes stories of the many projects the charity was involved in. The charity they've started has a main goal, and it is for people to learn how to best raise dogs at home. Amy rescued all of Biscuit and the other dogs at the disgraceful shelter. Amy spotted Biscuit and his siblings, friends, co-canines on a property in KY while visiting. Amy didn't just drive by, she stopped and rescued one of the dogs that very day, a volunteer said. She continued communicating with the owner until every single dog was rescued from that property, where they were chained 24/7 without shelter. The volunteer continued. Good News Rehab Center in Virginia took Biscuit in after the initial rescue. This location was where Michael Vick once organized dog fights for entertainment. This site has since been transformed into a heaven for dogs to stay in. Biscuit found a home there. After spending his entire life being shackled, Biscuit could finally roam free. Amy Hines' YouTube channel has posted a clip where Biscuit played and ran to his heart's content. Biscuit could now do whatever he wanted. He could run, walk, nap, and fool around as much as he'd always wanted. Describing the moment as Biscuit's freedom run, there's a video where a volunteer holds him on a leash, later letting him go, giving him the full liberty to prance around and be gleeful. The wagging of his tail shows his excitement as he investigates and inspects the 6-acre land he now calls his playground. The look on his face shows how confused and new all the trees and plants were. He appears to be flaunting his natural hunting skills, sniffing the ground. He became a little too excited, needing a toilet break. The video's captioned to perfection. "We never get tired of watching this happen. Biscuit lived his entire life on the chain until last week. This was his first freedom run in the 6-acre field. He is stunning." Amy's amazing rescue certainly gained due attention. A supportive comment said, "I have to say thank you to you for being such a kind, caring, and wonderful person. Your videos put a smile on my face and brought tears to my eyes by seeing that humanity still exists in the cruel world we live in. You and your team are beautiful people. So again, I thank you from the heart in my chest." Biscuit has learned to break out of his shell after going through such a disheartening experience all his life. Now he's more active than ever before. His sociable personality makes him a joy to be around. All he wants to do now is give people hugs and ask them to play with him with his toys. His new caretakers have not only taken him in with loving arms, but have also managed to teach him some tricks. He's also a cheeky chap who won't hesitate to jump on surfaces if anything of interest to him is left unguarded. Biscuit has become a master of the paw raise for treats trick. Biscuit's wonderful transformation was again put up on the internet for all those to see. Biscuit was lucky, the caption read. His previous human realized he wasn't living the life he deserved at the end of a chain. Now he has a second chance. Amy has begged people not to chain their dogs, taking away their freedom and time or place for enjoyment. She makes a plea for dog owners to give their pets some room to play. Please do not have a dog if it will live at the end of a chain. It is neglectful and potentially extremely dangerous, she made the impassioned plea. The video uploaded by the charity is an attempt to get people to offer to take in this lovable furball. The video also saw workers express the popularity of Biscuit and how they all fell in love with him the moment they laid eyes on him. Biscuit has another great news coming. Not only has he recovered physically but from the frostbite and parasites after getting neutered and vaccinated, he's also found himself a new home, complete with a furry brother to hang out with. Amy Hines' sincere determination and all employees included in Dogs Deserve Better give chances for dogs like Biscuit to have a new and improved life. Charities like these work on the donations given by patrons that may seem petty, but piled up really do make a difference. They are worth taking a note of.